cobbling together several trails here to make one route. Just gorgeous here. Some gorgeous rock formations here. It's very cool. You can go in naked. Pretty good climb. And it is just Switchback City. Hello. Found this spectacular view. I want to tease you with it and not give it away. Hey everybody, it's Randy back, and this is Old Guy Hikes, and thanks for coming back and checking out my channel. Today is Monday, April 7th, 2025. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I am in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Today I am going to hike the, actually a combination of about 2 or 3 different trails. I started at the Gulpha Gorge campground. We're doing Gulpha Gorge campground up to Goat Rock View, a Goat Rock viewpoint, and then we're going to backtrack a little bit back to the Sunset Trail, which this is actually, I believe, part of the Sunset Trail we're on now, also the Gulpha Gorge campground trail. And we're going to take the Sunset Trail out to the West Mountain, and I'm starting late in the day to get out to West Mountain at sunset. Hope they have some nice sunset views tonight. And it's gonna be about probably 7 miles maybe. Kind of hard to tell because I kind of am cobbling together several trails here to make one route. It looked like it was gonna be about 7 miles. So anyway, hope you enjoy. This should be a lot of fun. Hopefully very beautiful. Lots of views. Let's check it out. Really nice trail so far, very well maintained, but you probably saw in some of the trail back there as I was coming up that hill that really washed out. So much rain, inches and inches and inches of rain, probably close to a foot of rain, maybe even. So the trail's pretty washed out, but that's all real recent, I think. My guess is this trail is pretty well maintained because this is part of the national park. If you didn't know much about Hot Springs National Park, it's engulfs all of like the downtown area. The bathhouse row and all that is part of the national park, as well as the campground areas and the hiking trails in the mountains. And it's one of the, I don't know if it's the only, one of the only at least free national parks in the United States. No charge to get in, no charge to hike any of the trails. Of course they charge to camp, but no charge to enter the campground at least, which is where this trail starts. Great place to check out. Just gorgeous here. So anyway, let's keep going. This is part of the Ouachita Mountains, and I think it's still part of the Ozarks region. So we are officially, I think, in the Ozarks, but it's the Ouachita mountain range that we're in right now, which is a little different for me. I haven't been in this mountain range before. I've been in the Boston Mountains, and I've been in the Ozark Mountains. Okay, so I decided to continue on the Upper Dogwood Trail and see what this is all about. Instead of backtracking over trail, I would have had to have backtracked a quarter to half a mile back to where I came up to the goat trail, and I'd rather continue on than backtrack on trail I've already been on. It's already very pretty. Some gorgeous rock formations here. This trail is so washed out, but you can see what they were covering with the gravel. It was really rough but cool looking rock. I'm sure all this rock is normally covered with gravel. So now I'm right on the edge of North Mountain. This is North Mountain above me here. This Upper Dogwood Trail kind of skirts around the side of North Mountain. Okay, so I've completed the Upper Dogwood Trail, connected back to the Sunset Trail, and now I'm descending all the way down to the road. And it looks like it follows the road for, I don't know, maybe a mile or less, something like that, half a mile to a mile. Well, from what I can tell from the map, we just walked down the road. I'm gonna walk in the grass. Okay, so we're coming down into downtown. I'm supposed to take a right here at this intersection, but I think I'll take a little left and just do a quick show you Bathhouse Row. It's a cool building. Okay, so we're coming into Bathhouse Row here. There's only 2 bathhouses that are currently allowing public to come in and do baths. I'll show them as we get to them. Now, some of the others may have bathing available, hot springs bathing available if you're a guest. So here's the Superior Baths. They also have a craft brewery in this one. This one is the Hale, and they have a bakery, and I think there's a bar and restaurant in this one also. This one is the Maurice. I don't know anything about it. It doesn't say anything about restaurants or bars. It actually looks pretty empty. Looks like they're working on it maybe. This is actually the visitor center here. Okay, this is the one that has public bathing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Quay Pa Baths. Sorry for all the noise, but it is a busy street. This one is open to the public, and it is like a big swimming pool, I guess. It's very cool. $25. And you do have to have a bathing suit and like rubber flip-flops to wear on your feet, something like that. In that one, it is open, it's just walk in. This one is the Ozark Baths, and I don't know anything about it. It says closed, and I don't see any really good information about it. There are placards in front of each one of them to give you the history, but as far as any public bathing or restaurants or anything like that. So this is the Buckstaff baths here. This is the one that we're going to do on Wednesday. It is has private baths, and it's like $40 for the private bath, and you don't have to have a swimming pool or a swimming suit. In other words, you can go in naked because it is a private bath, and it is also a spa. And I think we're going to do the $89 each person, $89. And for that you get a Swedish massage and some other stuff. I don't remember what all goes along with it. And then this is the Lamar bath, and it's also like the gift shop. This is one of the strangest things ever. You just walk down the street, come to this big parking garage, come up this little alley, and the trailhead's at the end of the alley to continue on the trail. So as soon as you leave that little parking garage, come to the end of that little driveway or alley, you immediately get to a pretty, not steep, but pretty good climb with switchbacks heading up to West Mountain. And it is just Switchback City. About, looks like maybe 8 or 9 of them total. I'm looking right at you, buddy. Hello. This is the first real blowdown I've come to. Nothing too major, but it's definitely only been here a couple days. Otherwise, I think it would have been cut down by now. If you know Hot Springs very well, right over in this area is the Magic Kingdom or something like that, little amusement park. Right straight down here below is that cool building that I walked past. Then there's Bathhouse Row right up that way, kind of towards the middle down here. This Bathhouse Row is sort of in here, although I don't think you can see any of them. And then town stretches out on that way. About a mile and a half to 2 miles left to the West Mountain overlook, where we're going to have hopefully a good sunset. It's clear, so we should have at least a view of the sunset. I'm just not sure if there's going to be a lot of color or if it's just going to be a boring sunset, so we'll see what happens. Found this spectacular view. Hey guys, I'm just about done to where Molly's going to pick me up. Like I said, I overshot where I thought we were going to meet. Evidently the trail on all trails looks like it goes there, but it actually doesn't. I just was a few miles off. So anyway, she is going to pick me up at a road crossing just down the hill here, and it's going to end up being about 8.5 miles today, and it's been a blast. I'm going to be in Arkansas all week this week. I did Pinnacle Mountain in Little Rock yesterday. That was last week's video. And I've got at least 3 more hikes planned for this week. So the next 3 weeks should all be Ouachita Mountains, Arkansas State Park, somewhere. I don't want to give it away just yet because I'm not exactly sure where I'll be. But I got a pretty good idea, but I don't want to tease you with it and not give it away. But anyway, thanks for watching. If I didn't already do it, this is a 3 out of 5 on the Old Guy Hikes difficulty rating. It really is probably closer to a 2.5. It's not very hard. There's just a lot of up and down, a lot of elevation gain and loss, and a few stumbly places. So not a very hard trail. Lots of trails in and around Hot Springs, miles and miles and miles of trails, and most of them are probably around that 2 to 3 difficulty range. So great opportunity to get down and do some really great hiking. So I appreciate having you guys along today, and I hope to catch you out on the trail sometime real soon. Bye bye.